wants to clarify the immunity issue in a new law so that even J.D. Vance can understand it. Joining us now is Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell of California. He's a member of the House Judiciary Committee and the Homeland Security Committee. Congressman Swalwell, what should we be clarifying on immunity issues involving law enforcement?
These guys are not invincible. They think they're invincible. They drag women by their hair through the streets. They deported a 6-year-old child battling stage 4 cancer, and they chase our neighbors through their fields and factories where they work, but they're not invincible, and they have a president and a vice president who makes them think they are. So Dan Goldman and I, he's also on the Judiciary Committee from New York, we wrote this legislation that says that ICE agents lose their qualified immunity when they commit acts of excessive force, of course, up to murder. And it's to, again, take away what they think is a liability protection, get their attention that we don't even consider what you're doing as law enforcement actions. No one asked you to go out and terrorize the community and people exercising their Constitution rights. And the best thing we can do, Lawrence, is to be on offense, because the American people are certainly with us on this.
This is long overdue. And you tried it before, and again, there was a Republican Senate at the time. That's obviously a problem now. But we are 278 days from possibly sitting here on an election night, seeing what could be a solid win for Democrats. I'm not even sure what adjective to apply to it when I look at these polls today. The Fox poll says that the Democrats have an advantage in the congressional elections. That is the single biggest party advantage the Fox poll has ever recorded for either party in a congressional election.
Yeah, we're running on costs being too high. The literal costs, from a president who say lower cost on day one, to the figurative cost of losing our rights in the streets. And so we can't do enough right now. The Senate should not vote to give ICE another penny. I did not vote for that. I voted against it last week in the House. I also believe in the majority, you should make sure that the masks come off and the identifications come out. And governors can do so much. That's why I'm running for governor in California, Lawrence, and I have said to protect the people. And you can't focus on anything else if people don't feel protected, that if you operate in our state unmasked, that you will lose your driver's license. I'll use the power of the office of governor to do that. If you have worked for ICE in the past, you're unhireable for the 250,000 jobs in the state. Governors can do that. You have to send a signal to these guys that we're going to protect the most vulnerable. And Lawrence, the way the Trump administration works is either they make you react and the most vulnerable are on their heels, or we make them react and we protect the most vulnerable.
Congressman Eric Swalwell, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
My pleasure.
Thank you.